Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and we're going to be doing another walkthrough of Wicked Whims. So Wicked Whims is a mod that I did a tutorial on literally about 2 or 3 years ago, if not longer, and I literally did a step-by-step. I'll link it up below. It'll pop up somewhere. We did a full walkthrough tutorial on how to set settings up, how to do a lot of different things in Wicked Whims that you didn't know you could do. Well, I'm coming back with you another tutorial on Wicked Whims, the breakdown of what Wicked Whim has to offer, and also I have the Patreon version of Wicked Whims. If you didn't know, there is one that releases on their website for Wicked Whims, but there is also one on Patreon if you are a subscriber that has different things on it that you can do and that you have access to. So I'm going to walk through the things between the update and do a quick walkthrough of how you can make it more custom and some of the things you may be missing if you don't have the Patreon version. So one of the things that you can access with Wicked Whims is that you can order things on the computer, or you can go through your phone and go to your Wicked section right here. So if we sit down at the computer, it has a Wicked option, and we have purchased items. We still have the normal items that we can get from Wicked. They did change the condom boxes to where now they do have a different look, and you have, I believe, 10 instead of 20 that you can get now. They will be delivered. If you were to go to the Wicked store through your phone, then you would actually have them in your inventory, but when you order through the computer, they will be delivered to you through your mailbox. So going through the phone and looking at the Wicked options, you can do a fertility treatment, you can get a bikini wax, you can visit a medical specialist, you can visit a tanning salon, you can visit the Wicked store, and you can do your period tracker. By doing a medical visit, you can have a bladder infection, you can have a crab lice consultation, you can get an IUD, and then you can terminate pregnancy. Of course, we're not pregnant right now, so we don't have that option. Those are options that you can do, and you can turn off these two in the settings if you want to. I should have the crab lice turned off. Personally, I think it's a little annoying. We have done an IUD before, and those are actually kind of cool to have. From there, you can get a bikini wax, you can visit the tanning salon, and you can do a period tracking. If you're someone that is wanting to go through the options of keeping track, if you don't set up your game to where it's 50-50. If you go through and you click on your sim, you are going to left click and go to Wicked. We're going to go to settings. This is where you break down and you set your game exactly how you want it to play with Wicked Whim settings. This is your master settings, where you can do all of this stuff, and this is where you can turn off the burning bladder, you can turn off the menstrual cycle, the nudity gameplay switch. I mean, you can turn all of this stuff off if you wanted to. The window peeping, the creepy NPC. You can turn the SimsHub switch off, which we'll talk about that as well. And they added lewd dreaming, relationship impression switch. Literally go through and you can make your Wicked Whims exactly how you want. They have the nudity settings. They even have the breakdown if you want to do the strip club. Again, I have a video on how to set up the strip club that also come with Wicked Whims. And then also the SimsHub, which we will talk about later. And then your pregnancy settings, you can do teen menstrual cycles, how your menstrual cycle switch will work. And then here's simple pregnancy settings. You can make this as much as you want. You can even disable pregnancy if you wanted to. You can go in and do a lot more things with this than you wanted to. So the other thing that I want to look at is your setting profiles. So once you go through and before you even start playing your game, once you go through and pick all the things that you want. This is where you'll want to go, the setting profiles. This is where you want to save your settings, because as you go into different save files, you can actually pick which one you want to use for that save. I have one that we were doing the 100 baby challenge with, and I turned off pretty much anything that would not allow me to get pregnant. So there were no protections being used. Pregnancy rate was higher than 50%. And I only used that for that save because I was doing a 100 baby challenge and I needed to just have babies. And then the one that I do everyday gameplay, I have that more realistic. I turned off the woohoo for baby. So then it is 50-50. Whether protection is used or not, you have a 50-50 chance of getting pregnant. And sometimes my Sims will have an accident and get pregnant when we weren't trying to. I don't like having the choice to be like, okay, now do they want to try for a baby? I like the realism to where 50-50, you could end up with another kid if you don't get protection or get the IUD. So what you want to do is you can rename your profile by rename setting profile. You can delete a profile. You can clone it. So say you have one set up, but you want to change like one or two things. You can clone it, go change it, rename it, and now you have two different. So I already have some saved. So that when I want to switch between profiles, I can switch the settings profile. This is one I did for crowd control. This is one that I believe we created back in June. I used that one. Right now we're using a random one. I just re-updated my saves on the 4th of December. So I want to use this one. And it says, are you sure you want to switch from the scratch one to your main save? There are 24 differences. So when I updated my Wicked Whims, it just set it to a scratch one of how when you download, that's how it starts. But it saved my old ones that I created in the previous ones. And I want to go back to this one. And it's telling me that I made 24 changes from the base one that it was set up as. So I'm going to hit OK on that one. So now we are using this one. And if you remember what you did, you can go through and go look at the differences that we did. Like my master settings, that was on before, it is now off. Everything else, I turned off the window peeping. That was just annoying. I turned off the attractiveness. That is annoying to me as well. I kept the creepy NPC. If I don't like it, I will end up changing that. But those are the things that I turned off there. Pregnancy settings. I think I did check to make Sim follow rules of their menstrual cycle for the pregnancy, and check to make Sims get pregnant based on, so the menstrual cycle switch, it says check to make Sims follow rules of their menstrual cycle for the pregnancy, uncheck to make Sims pregnant based on set percentage chances. I have mine set percentage chances. Okay, so my simple pregnancy NPC Sims, they are also set to 50%. And then simple pregnancy Sims change, I have that set to 50% as well. It is a 50-50 chance for me. My birth control, check to automatically remove condoms from Sims during sex that cannot cause pregnancy. I wanted to change that. I don't have check to make Sims use condoms automatically during pregnancy sex. Check to make Sims use birth control pills automatically once a day. I might change this, and I didn't realize that the reason why I have to click it is that I didn't make it to where they auto use, and part of me wants to leave that as a no, that I don't want them to automatically do it, because then if they have it, I don't know. I'm undecided on if I want them to automatically use it, because right now I have to remember to make them take it. I'm trying to, I think I may keep that off. Even though I struggle with myself on trying to remember to take it. I think it gives me extra gameplay to remember to do it. I think that's why. So as of right now, I like paying for myself. I'm going to make it to where I have to remember to give them to them. But if you want your Sims to automatically use the condoms and use the pills, then you can click that. Now, I also have it set to where my NPCs sometimes have birth control. So that's also why I have Sims pregnant everywhere. because I do have it to where the NPCs sometimes have realism and having to take protection. But, you know, we like pain, so we're just going to keep doing that. There's also other settings that you can go to. You can change your pregnancy duration. I changed mine to 10 days because I think 3 days is such a rush. I want my sim to enjoy being pregnant and, you know, go through the phases of that. So I set mine to 10 days. The default is 3 and the minimum is 0.1. So you can literally just spit out your baby whenever you feel like it. One thing that people did not realize that was in the settings is that I turned off male anal pregnancy. Yes. In the Wicked Whims from Patreon, if you do not go in here, your males can get pregnant from anal. You need to check to allow the possibility of a sim with a peen to impregnate another sim with a peen via anal. I turned that off because that is not what I wanted. You have your elder pregnancy. Check to allow elder sim to get pregnant with disabled menstrual cycle mode. Uncheck to disallow elder age sim from getting pregnant with a disabled menstrual cycle. So you can choose whether you want your elder sim to be able to have a baby. I did not know this was here. So I don't remember not checking that. So I'm actually going to turn that on. Yeah, I think my elder sim should be able to have babies. And sometimes accidents happen because in real life, sometimes older people can have babies. And if the older male sims can get younger sims pregnant, I think the women should be able to get pregnant as well. So we want to check to allow older sims to get pregnant. So, yay! You can check to display extra pregnancy notifications. Check to allow Wicked Whims pregnancy function to override Woohoo try for a baby. This is what I have. I have this checked because I want this to override trying for a baby. So check to allow Wicked Whims pregnancy functionality to override Woohoo and try for a baby interactions behavior. Uncheck to keep Woohoo and try for baby interactions behavior unaltered by Wicked Whims. I also have check to transform all Woohoo interactions to allow pregnancy and disable all try for baby interactions. Uncheck to keep all Woohoo interactions. So no matter where you Woohoo, it is overridden and that you will be able to possibly have a baby. You can turn off or turn on the miscarriage switch. I have mine turned on because, again, my preference is I like realism. Sometimes it happens, and I have experienced that, and I thought it was going to be a trigger for me, and it actually wasn't. So that is a personal preference for you. And you can also miscarriage add offspring switch. Check to allow unborn offspring to be added to the family tree. I have mine to where that they will be added to the family tree. So really just go through all of your settings and what you want to do. So say you want to go in and you want to delete a profile. I actually do want to delete some because I have so many from previous saves that I keep messing with the settings. We're going to left click on our sim, go to Wicked, and then we're going to scroll down to setting profiles. And I'm going to switch to my one that I just created. That one has two differences because we did change some things. Say we want to go ahead and delete. We're going to delete setting profile. I'm going to delete this one. And then, actually, yeah, that's the only one I'm going to delete because I think I still use that one. We could delete this one. That's just the base one that it started off as. But that's the one that we are using because we did make some changes to the main save one. And then this is our backup, which we could name it something else. And so on and so forth. As you can see, this one was created with the version 183. So that's how behind this one is. So technically we probably could get rid of that one. This one was made with 185 as well as that one. And then this scratch one was made with version 176. So I honestly probably will get rid of that one. But it tells you which profile that you were using as you were making that. So another thing that when you click on your sim and you go to Wicked, there's a lot of things here that I do not mess with. Your pose player is here. This is what I use to pose a lot of my sims when I do want to take pictures. As long as you have the poses that you want to use, pose player is amazing in Wicked Whims. I have a video on that as well. You want to check out the mods playlist where I break down how to use the pose player as well as other things with Wicked Whims and how to fully go through the settings. You can personalize some things, the sim tuner, their statistics, their wicked attributes, their wool assignment, the pubic hair, autonomy and clothing, their natureism, when you want them to undress, completely undress your sim, etc., etc. And then you have your Sims protocol. I don't really touch that. I probably never will touch it. So if you want to dig into that, go for it. If you want to read about it, I'm not going to touch it. You can go here and take a photo. You can take a naked foes photo or just take a naked one. If we were to go ahead and do that, well, she clearly has clothes on, but this is where you can go in and she has the thing in her hand. That's fantastic. So if you wanted to take a picture, you could take it there. And then it would be in your inventory. And then we're going to get into SimsHub. So with the Sims, I personally have the blur on because I do stream it. But if you don't have the blur on, this new add-on with SimsHub is going to be a fun one for you. So when you go to your computer, you can have them go to Wicked and create a SimHub account. SimHub, if you know what the reference is, I don't need to explain that. It is exactly what you think it is. It is an adult site where you can become a creator. You actually register through the SimHub and you can create your own name. They created XS Felicity 578 XXX. I'm going to take the 578 out and just leave the infinite XX Felicity XX. So once you do that, now this picture that you took, when you hover over it, it says SimHub rating 1%, freshness new, and it has tags, non-naked, but boobs. That is hilarious. So when you click on it, you can submit it to SimHub. You can upload a photo to public or upload photo to subscribers. I'm going to upload a photo to the public, and then you'll get a notification on the right of your screen explaining what SimHub is as a new creator, to take private pictures, you can share, and etc., etc. So we're going to sit, and now that we've registered, have our thing going, we're going to click on Wicked and SimHub again. So now we can check creator dashboard, we can check our benefits, we can shut down a creator, we can read, like, and comments, and then when we have money, we can do a payout. So we can click on benefits, we can extend photo promotion when we get that up, we can check our creator dashboard. So pretty much as you take pictures, and the pose player may come handy with you. So when you do this, you can go in and maybe pose somewhere around your house taking pictures. If you decide to make a woohoo account, and take pictures of you woohooing others, you can take those pictures and upload them, and then that's when you'll be able to go through and start earning money. So we had a SimHub advisor. Hello Sim, I'm here to inform you that pics from relaxation centers are trending and you should think about uploading them. So it does give you information on what is trending to help boost what it is that you're creating, or just be creative all in yourself. And the things that you're going through with SimsHub. So, of course, like I said, if you go through and make this how you want with fun and stuff, I don't know why she's in her bed crying, but you can go through and see what are the comments that people are making, your payouts available, and then we get comments as well. So that's a job that you can do now through there on the SimHub through your computer. So since the update, there was some more things added that you can do. So if you go to your phone, there is some new events that you can have through your Wicked Whims that you have. So let's plan a social event. You can now do a sex scene shoot. Definitely blurring that out because it is adult-like. So you can host an adult filming shoot and record scenes for fun or for profit. You can invite actors to participate in the filming of the scene and direct who or where and how to perform. You can hire camera operators to record all of the acts or do it yourself as the host. Afterwards, you can edit and record video and upload it online for a decent profit. So when we go in and do this, we're going to have Felicity be the host. We're going to invite... Oh, goodness, we don't have any friends. We're going to invite a sim over, and And then we're going to have a director come over and record. Let's have Bob come over. So we have a host, the actor, and the operator. Of course, if you know more Sims, I don't know why I don't have more Sims able to come over. I know that she has friends, so I think that's really weird, but whatever. We're just going to have it at our place. If you don't want to have someone record, you don't have to, but in this case, we're just going to make it work. So once you plan your event, invite the people over that you want, and then we're going to have the bed be the location. So we'll click on the bed, hit Wicked, and then we're going to do directed, and I'm going to put it on random, but you can choose any of those. Well, because we don't have another person, Bob's going to have to be the person for Kyle, and so we're going to record. But if you have someone over that can record, they will record for you. But in this case, I don't know why her other friends aren't showing up in the thing. So Bob and Kyle are going to be our specimens for this interaction. And then I'll show you how you can record and then talk about how if there was another sim here, they would automatically record. So we have it on random. So once your sim starts, if you have a sim that is supposed to be recording, they will come up here and record. But when you click on your sim, you have to hit record sims in the act, and then you will come in and you will start recording for them, and then we'll go through the rest of the process. All right, so she is now recording, and this is what your sim would do, whether you're recording or you have someone else recording. And while you're doing this, you can click on them if you want them to do other positions, if you want to do more choices. You can have them swap, you can change what they're doing. You can just click on that, and then you can watch, you can keep direct scene, you can act to join, you can ask Bob to swap. And then you could literally go in and just do whatever you would like to keep the scene going. Our Sims are done with their scene. We could continue and keep the party going and do some other scenes. You can record more than once while they're here, but we're going to go ahead and end it so we can go on and edit our video. So you can rename it what you end the party. We'll just call it Bob Meets Kyle. And we'll hit accept. And then we're going to go down to the computer. You don't need this computer. I thought you would. But you'll just go down to your normal computer. And you can go into Wicked. And then you'll hit adult filmmaking. And then you can combine them or you can edit them. I'm going to go ahead and edit this one because we already did the other one when we were testing out how to do it. But yeah, you can, when you have the party, it's actually a really long party. I think this event is the longest event compared to all the other events that are going on. But you can do them in different scenes in different areas because you can control their animations, you can control when they stop, you can control all of it. So you could do a really drawn out video if you wanted to, and then combine all the clips together and then edit them. So you could become a adult filmmaking mastermind in The Sims. But we're going to keep this one separate, but it is a shorter one. I think altogether it's maybe like 5 minutes. But you can make a super long one if you wanted to. Okay, so we just got done editing our Bob Meets Kyle video. So once you click on it, you can now go and edit it. As you can say, we've already edited this video, so we can go ahead and upload it. And if you're not sure, it'll actually tell you if it's fully edited and how it works. So when you click on the video, it says it is edited. It has the hashtags. It says it's 1:21. It's only one scene, and this is fully edited. Our other one is 4 minutes and 50 seconds. It's only one scene, and it's roughly edited. So we're going to go ahead and click on it, and we're going to click on upload. So you have the option to do SimShub Premium, which is uploading as paid video on demand is a gamble. It can make a lot of money, more than any advertising, but usually makes less than expected. Your exclusive publishing is an offer, but Felicia has not received an exclusive publishing offer. Or you can do SimShub Free. Uploading as free video with advertisement revenue is slow but steady source of money, although usually makes it a bit less than the alternative. Let's do this one as paid because it's a lot better quality. Let's do Okay, so this one says, are you sure that Bob Meets Kyle video is ready for publishing? Naming the video and fully editing assures you receive the most money. We'll hit OK. And then we'll do this one as a free ad revenue because that one isn't good quality. So we will go ahead and, make sure we do that. And now we get a notification stating that the videos have uploaded. Revenue for advertisement on SimsHub is typically low. It tells us about that. And so we have those now in our inventory on our SimsHub. So if we click on here, we can read likes and comments. We can check the benefits still, show and all of that. We can read likes and comments to see if we get anything. So you can use SimsHub for yourself, or you can use it to be a director in scenes for adult content. So again, if you want to get a more in-depth of how to break down Wicked Whims, again, this is still very similar to the previous video I created, but I wanted to showcase some of the new things that are now within the Wicked Whims and also on the Patreon version. If I missed anything, please just comment down below. I mainly wanted to walk through the new add-on for the content, but not much has changed. Like I said, there's certain things that have changed with the condoms. You can go through and set those. You only get 10 now instead of 20. And the box is a little different. I don't know if we got our mail yet. So yes, we got our mail, and you only have, but when you open them up, you do get 10 of them, and we got the white package, exactly what you need to avoid unwanted pregnancies. But now you'll have to buy them more. I don't know why they did that, but it is what it is. Now you get 10 instead of the 21. When I first clicked on it, it said 21, but when you open them up, it does say 20. So again, I hope you guys appreciated this tutorial. Hopefully it was helpful, and you guys keep having your fun in the Sims content. And again, it is completely up to you if you want to have the Sims blur. I stream, so I have to have it, but that is a separate add-on to your game if you are using Wicked Whims. Those of you that don't want to see it, like I said, you do have that option. I will put all the link information down below, and like I said, you can get the Wicked Whims version from their website, or you can get on their Patreon to get that specific version. So I hope this was helpful. You have a good rest of your day or night wherever you are, and this is Lunagalaxy out.